And welcome to Holiday Basketball, the Upward Classic 2011 version. Game 3 today here at Dorman High School. I am the Coach Dick Cox, joined by Coach Barry Tony, here to bring you all the action. Today's games are being brought to you by iHigh, the national leader in high school sports broadcasting, and Cox Sports Broadcasting. Today's game number 3 actually will be the Spartanburg Vikings taking on Norcross out of Norcross, Georgia. The teams have just been introduced, and we're about ready to get things started. Spartanburg Vikings, as you see on the floor, are wearing the white uniforms with the navy blue and Vegas gold trim, while Norcross is wearing the navy uniforms with the silver and white trim, though. But we are ready to get things underway. Norcross is coached by Jess McMillan, while the Spartanburg Vikings are coached by Hal McManus. Welcome back, Coach Tony.
Hey, glad to be back there, Coach. I see where Norcross, they got a bunch of young kids out there playing, don't they?
Norcross wins the tap. And will control the ball, first possession.
Hey, Vikings opening up in a man-to-man defense.
Vikings will use a lot of 1-3-1 trap. There is a shot off the wing, up and in good, and that's number 1. Harold Givens knocks down the jumper.
Hey, a 6'7" junior.
Vikings on the attack now. Ball's going to be stolen away by number 22, going coast to coast. Layup up and in good. Foul on the play. That is number 23, Miles Aldrich with the basket.
Coach, he's a 6 foot. He's a sophomore.
On the floor for Norcross is number 1, Harold Givens. Number 4, Brandon Goodwin. Number 25, that is Ricky Madison, along with the man at the free throw line. That is number 23, Miles Autry, and number 22, that is Derek Herbert. Vikings with the basketball now, trailing 4-0.
Coach, Norcross, they opened up in a man-to-man defense, aggressive man-to-man.
Keon Lewis with the basketball. He's trapped. Ball's going to be taken away aggressively. Baseline jumper in the air, in and out, no good. Ball being fought for, hustled, and run down by Norcross.
Nice hustle by Brandon Goodwin.
The Blue Devils in possession. Blue Devils really looking to play up tempo, it looks like, Coach Tony. And there's a steal, and it's stolen back by Norcross. Knocked away by the Vikings. Ball loose on the floor, been picked up. And a foul is going to be called on number 25 for Norcross. That's Ricky Madison.
Tell you what, Coach, they was handling that ball like a hot potato, wasn't it?
They were.
They were scooting around all over the place.
Arlen Woodruff, Aaron Crawford, Keon Lewis, with number 42, Odin, and the other member is number 55, Desmond Stevenson, are the 5 on the floor for the Spartanburg Vikings. Woodruff quarterbacks the team for the Vikings. Gets them across the timeline. Again, pressure man-to-man defense by Norcross. Ball goes in the post. Shot put up. Off, no good. Ball tipped, no good. Norcross with the rebound, looking to run. Whistle. The foul is going to be called.
Ricky Madison one that drew the foul. Coach, he's a ninth grader.
Just looking at some of the notables from Norcross, Jody Meeks that played at Kentucky and played in the NBA. You know, you got Liddell that played at Georgia Tech, played there. You got another Minu that played at Wake Forest. You got Jeremy Lamb from UConn, are all players who's from Norcross.
Had quite a few. They've had 6 professional players, 3 NBA, and 3 overseas.
Harold Giddens, interesting to note, is one of the top 5 juniors in the state of Georgia for basketball. There's a jumper. Back iron, no good. Stevenson put back, no good. Whistle, and he's fouled on the play. He'll go to the free throw line. Kind of interesting that Norcross head coach Jess McMillan attended Chapman High School and played for Mercer University. So he's got Spartanburg ties.
That's right. He's been, overall record 78-15
That's
as a
pretty
head
good.
coach. I guarantee it is.
Norcross has 2,943 students, while Spartanburg is actually down to 1,531.
In other words, Norcross almost twice.
Right.
Big as Spartanburg.
For both free throws, no good. Free throw or putback is up off no good then by Keon Lewis.
Might have to check that lid on that basket down there, Coach.
Alley-oop pass, hustling back on defense. Stevens, like that. Desmond Stevenson broke up the alley-oop. Shot up and in good by Oden. Jaquil Oden. And I believe we have a whistle and a foul called already.
Going to take it on side out there. Vikings still playing man-to-man defense.
Crossover. Shot put up. Nice defense then by the Vikings. Stepping in to take the charge then was Crawford, I believe.
That's
Aaron
a nice
Crawford.
movement by Aaron Crawford to draw that charge. That's one of them so-called hustle stats there, Coach.
2-2-1 full court press by, or three-quarter press by the Blue Devils. Skip pass.
Good diagonal pass across.
Back across. Lewis with the ball. Launches a three. In and out. No good. I tell you what, Norcross looks to push the ball every chance they get. Stevenson knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain Norcross basketball.
And that's probably the Vikings' tempo with Coach McManus, too. He probably likes running up and down the floor there. Learn to get back on defense. Hey, this could be a high-scoring affair, Coach. It's starting out a little slow right now, but I look for it to pick up.
The ball goes inbounds. Spin move.
Hey,
shot knocked away. Oden picks it up for the Vikings. Tried to get it off. There's a battle for the loose ball. Stevenson fighting for it. Norcross comes up with a steal.
Hey, good hustle by Norcross.
Blue Devils penetrate. Shot off the glass, no good. Got another offensive foul.
I tell you what, looks like these referees are going to be looking for those charge versus the block. Of course, I think that's one of the hardest calls to make in basketball.
Yep. Shot blocked on the other end.
Nice block that time by number 1, Harold Givens.
Looking on the other end, some notable people from Spartanburg High School are Stephen Davis, that played for the Carolina Panthers, Anthony Simmons, that played NFL player, General William Westmoreland, and Wayne Tollison, that played Major League Baseball, and Stephen Fuller.
Oh, man.
There's a bite shot up and in good.
That was a super shot that time by Arian Woodruff. Vikings working their way back in the game.
Vikings look like they settled down and, took that quick burst of energy. Were able to fight off that quick burst of energy by Norcross to start the game.
Good defensive intensity shown by the Vikings right now.
Penetration. Nobody stopped the ball. Layup up and in good.
Right nice drive by Brandon Goodwin. Looked like Givens had a Spalding sandwich on that one. But he fouled Crawford. Crawford be going to the free throw line.
So 2 shots coming up for Adrian Crawford. First free throw, up, off, no good. I think I've said that a lot this year.
Coach, you're right about that free throw. That's good form.
Second free throw down good. Norcross leads 7-5. 3:30 remaining here in first quarter action in the Upward Classic 2011. Three ball up and in good. Connecting on the three bomb then was number 4. That is Goodwin. In 2-2-1 full court press. Ball thrown up the sidelines was not handled in by Fallhaber, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover against the Vikings.
Norcross coach only started one senior, number 22, Derek Herbert.
Herbert has been recruited by Walford, Jacksonville, UT Chattanooga, and North Florida. Tip.
What, hey, that's good offensive flurry that time by Norcross.
Like a volleyball match.
Hey, how about three or four opportunities? Just wouldn't go down.
BJ Kennard's jumper was blocked on the other end. Norcross converts.
Power move to the basket.
Coach Hal McManus does not like what he sees. Up off the bench, calls timeout. We'll take this timeout with you. 2:43 remaining first quarter action. Your score is Norcross 12, Spartanburg 5. You're watching Holiday Basketball on iHigh and Cox Sports Broadcasting. Norman Classic 2011. I'm the coach, Dick Cox, joined by Coach Barry Toney, bringing you action of game number 3 here on opening day between the Spartanburg Vikings and the Norcross Blue Devils. Spartanburg trailing 12-5 here. Will have the ball facing full court pressure. Foul ball on the floor, and a foul is called. Coach Toney looks like checking in the ball game now for the Vikings is Adrian Kodlock, who was their quarterback, a very good quarterback in football, wearing a big knee brace on his knee. And I believe this is his first action of the season. Because of his injury, he was late starting, and this is his first game of the year.
I tell you what, he's very athletic. He'll give him some good playing time for the Vikings this year.
Just wonder though, got a big brace on that knee, if that's going to
kind of limit his playing time, his minutes.
Right. Mm-hmm. Ball's going to be intercepted on the inbounds pass.
Nice play by Goodwin for Norcross. See what Norcross does a good job in their offense. They get a lot of movement.
Oh!
They can be patient and deliberate.
Taking it all the way. Ball swatted away. Good defensive play by Lewis, and it's off the foot of Norcross. It'll be Spartanburg basketball.
The Blue Devils still using their full court pressure, trying to create some turnovers.
Long three. Bingo!
What a nice shot.
Kennard. I'm not sure he pronounces it Kennard or Kennard.
Hey, nothing but bombing the net.
Don't know how to pronounce it, but he sure drained the three. Big one. Spartanburg needed that basket. Cuts the lead to 4 now. And almost stolen then by Lewis.
I believe illegal screen.
I believe so. And Coach Jess McMillan pointing to the officials saying, look at the team foul. 7 on us and 2 on them. I don't think that gets you a whole lot of sympathy. I've tried that one before.
Hey, referees say they don't look up there at the scoreboard. I believe they do sometimes.
I believe they fib sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a 3 ball. Count it. It's good. Crawford connects on the 3 bomb.
I tell you what, it's getting the Vikings back in the game, only down by 1.
Back-to-back threes.
A minute 15 remaining in the first quarter.
Trying the answer out of the corner. Back iron, no good. Long rebound comes out. And it's going to be a foul called on Kynard. Do you think that could have been the little planting the seed by Coach McMillan on that call?
Coach, you can't never tell. Sometimes it don't hurt to put a little bug in
Put
here.
That thought in there.
Right.
Plant that seed. Plant that seed and fertilize it. Zone defense by the Vikings.
Put the water on that thing.
That's right. Norcross with the ball, cut off. Ball's deflected. It's a foot race. Running it down, laying it up, no good. And
a good hustle by the Vikings that time. Number 22, Ken Lewis.
Wow. Action getting wild and woolly here.
That's right. Hey, that's where I like it, Coach. Wild and woolly. Both teams getting after one another. Hey, that's the way basketball should be played.
44 seconds remaining. First quarter, 3-point lead for Norcross. Set shot then by number 12. That was Kolak.
Let's see what Norcross does, Coach. 25 seconds to go. Let's see if they play for the last shot.
I think they are. They're spreading the floor. They're playing for one, but it may be the one they like. Well,
yep. He liked that one.
He liked that one. I don't know if his coach did.
7 seconds to go. Powered up.
Layup up and in good. Nice play. Vikings cut it to 1, 2, 1. And that's going to do it for quarter number 1 here. First quarter of the game 3 of the Upward Classic finds Norcross leading Spartanburg 14-13. You are watching AHA and Cox Sports Broadcasting. We'll be back in just a minute. And back. My executive producer caught me with peanuts in my mouth there on a quick commercial break. Back to action. Here we go from Dorman High School. Quarter number 2 about ready to get underway. Norcross leads the Spartanburg Vikings by a score of 14-13. Looks like the possession era is in favor of the Vikings.
Coach, pretty fast-paced ball game for first quarter there. Two teams getting after one another. Some mistakes been made, but hey, that's the way it is when you got two running teams up and down that court.
Very physical game. Shots up off, no good, as you saw then. A lot of contact. Norcross on the offensive attack now.
Jalen Davis handling the ball, Coach. 5'9" sophomore.
And that pass was airmail behind the cutting player to the basket, right to the Spartanburg Viking bench.
Blue Devils still in their full court man-to-man pressure defense.
B.J. Kynard has given the Vikings a little bit of a lift since he's come in the ball game. Number 10, the backup point guard. Man with the ball right now.
Doing a good job.
Whoa! And getting knocked down hard then was Lewis.
Coach, we found out basketball gives a little more mean to what you call the hardwood, isn't it?
That's right.
Hey, I tell you what, we've seen some people hit that court hard today.
That is definitely some hardwood out there.
But hey, that's the great game of basketball.
18 foul. So Lewis will be shooting 1-1. Free throw down, good. Lewis is a 6'1 senior, all-region player as a junior, averaged 15.5 points a game, 2.6 assists, and 5.6 assists last year. Rebounds last year. Wow, that is a hardwood again, and it's a traveling call.
Tell you what, that's a good hustle by Odin.
Will Odin looks like he got the old funny bone on that one there, kind of rubbing his elbow.
What happened on that, but what happened to the referees? A traveling call was initiated.
Vikings coming with the 1-3, actually 1-2-2 look now. Long pass, kick back out.
Vikings trying to do a little run and jump out of their trapping zone defense. Get a few steals. A good hustle on both team part.
Good, almost a steal by Crawford. Ooh, I thought that ball touched Norcross last.
Tell you what, with the Vikings up tempo defense, creating a lot of impatience with Norcross, and
there's a timeout. On the court here, 14-14 your score, 6:40 remaining, first half action. You are watching the Holiday High School Basketball on iHigh and Cox Sports Broadcasting. Norman High School in Roebuck, South Carolina. I'm the coach, Dick Cox, joined by Coach Barry Toney, bringing you all the first day action of the Upward Classic 2011 high school boys and girls basketball tournament. Just boys action today. Girls will crank it up tomorrow. Norcross High School with the basketball in the dark jerseys with the score tied, and there is a nice looking three ball launched and connected on by number 22. That is Herbert.
See what nice form on his jump shot.
Fallhaber attacked the basket that time. I believe dribbled it off his foot, but nice, attack.
Vikings still picking up around mid-court line. Trying to get a little trap action in that corner. You got to get out of that corner.
And I believe we have got a turnover.
2 places there, Coach, very conducive for good trapping action, which Coach Romanos did a good job right there. Catch them in that corner and then catch them when they come across mid-court along the sidelines.
Coach Tony, 3 things I noticed with high school basketball early this year was poor free throw shooting, multiple maximum turnovers, and multiple fouls aplenty, too. It looks like the fouls have kind of cut down a little bit there, turnovers and all, but free throw shooting is still a concern for me.
You're right about that. And Coach, that just goes time and time. You can practice all you want to, but you really can't emulate it until you get in a game-type situation.
Well, the big problem is nobody practices them. And that's going to be a traveling call that Lewis shuffled his feet on the pump fake. 17-14, 5:45 remaining. Norcross leads.
Coach, all free throw shooting is believing, confidence, and repetition. Thinking good positive thoughts. I tell you what there, Coach, it looks like Spartanburg, their defense, they've really started the upbeat tempo defense, and it looks like giving Norcross some problems.
Yep.
And Norcross is not able to penetrate as much as they were in the early stages of the game, and they're having to rely upon more of the outside shot.
Drive to the basket, shot put up, and it's going to count.
Hey, that was a good move by Harold Gibbons.
Gibbons got the membership kick on that one right there.
The 6'7" kid, a junior. Very nice move on that one right there.
The ball bounces in. And he completes the old-fashioned and one.
Hey, nice form on that.
And now it's a 6-point lead for Norcross. 20-14. It was 14-14 just a minute ago. 6-0 run for the Blue Devils.
Hey, nice move inside.
Only problem was he did a 360 jump shot, but he never left the floor. He moved his feet.
Hey, but
so
the 360 was both his feet.
Vikings coming with the 1-3-1 trap.
On the floor.
I don't think they got set. Quick, there's a 3-ball in the air. Back iron no good. Front iron no good. Over the back foul.
Over the back.
Number 25. That is going to be
Ricky Madison.
Okay.
Well, Coach, I don't mind fouls like that. Those are what I call hustle fouls. If you're trying to box somebody out, go to the boards. So what if you're over their back or get called for pushing? Hey, that's hustle. That's hustle right there. Coach, you think Coach McMillan and Norcross is looking at that scoreboard about those fouls right now?
Yeah, that double bonus versus we hadn't gotten there yet. Back iron no good. Free throw is up and off then by
Coach Cox. I want you to be more positive about the free throw shooting.
I am. I'm positive that it's not very good. Except for being positive. Now that one sound good. How was that? Good. That looked good. Good looking stroke.
Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Think good thoughts.
I'm positive teams are poor free throw shooting. They don't practice them. There's a 3 in the air, up off no good. Dawkins pulls down the rebound. Gets it to Woodruff. Woodruff pushes, jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Givens.
I tell you what, I like the way that Givens plays. He's a good ball player.
He's 6'7" forward. Yeah. There's a jumper, off, no good. Lewis pulls down the rebound. He's been pressured up the court. 4:13 remaining, 20-15. Norcross leads. And that's going to be 2 shots. Double bonus because the foul is going to be on Goodwin for playing a little bit of bump and run, chest to chest.
Bump and run. Hey, well, that's good defense as long as you don't get caught. I tell you what, as long as the Viking keeps making them free throws, that keeps them back in the game. Yeah. Because it's on a 4-point deficit right now, 20-16 with 4:08 in the second quarter. Hey, that's nice shooting by Lewis.
Back-to-back free throws. That has not been something we've seen a lot of today, but both those look good. There's a 1-3-1 trap by the Vikings.
Place right there where you want to trap, and also that corner.
There's jumper, no good.
I tell you what, Givens was high on that one, Coach.
Yep. Ball tip. Woodruff, smallest man on the field, pulls it down, and he's going to be called for traveling.
I tell you what, Norcross is really getting some good looks at the basket. It's almost like he got a lid on top of that thing, Coach. It's just not going down for them right now, but they're battling hard on the boards.
Here's the jumper, up, off, no good. Oden with the ball, looking for help. Gets it to Woodruff. Woodruff just got clobbered, and the foul is going to be on Goodwin, so Woodruff will go shoot 2. Free throw is up and good. It's kind of funny because Thomas Ryan and I have been trying to do an interview in front of this nice banner, and all he makes it up here and the banner's gone. They've taken it over for the thing tonight.
They've taken it over?
Yep. I was asking you where'd the banner go?
Yes.
Here comes the next free throw. Is that good?
Hey, Vikings doing a good job from that charity stripe. Woodruff, only 1-point game.
Oh! And good try then, good call, good foul.
I tell you what there, Coach, that's his first half, and referee going to have to check him whistle, make sure they still some peas in that thing.
Huh. Like he's running the 1-3-1 trap. Now they're looks like they back to the man. And now they're trying to double team.
Hey, that's a good play.
Nice block by Fallhaber. Numbers for the Vikings, 3-on-1 break.
3-on-1. Coach, I have to admit, I think the referee made a good call on that one right there.
I think he moved. I thought it was a good call, too.
Hey, nice call.
I don't think he stood in there. I think he leaned out of the way.
I think Mr.
Goss is about to get teed up. He better calm down.
That's right. Better cool down. Cool heads prevail.
Lewis avoided the contact, and Goss moved.
Right. Yeah.
So
he did there, Coach. Hey, that says a lot for you and I to agree on a particular call, because most time it's a 50-50 thing. But
half the time I'm just being cantankerous with you. So free throw up off no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. Tie ball game. 3 minutes to go here. First half action.
I tell you what, we're getting some whistle aplenties.
There's a shot put up. Whistle.
I tell you what, these referees, they going to get their money's worth this game.
Yep, they will.
Because if it's going like this now, what's the second half going to be like? Might turn in from basketball to basketball.
16 foul now on the Vikings. Free throw down good by Herbert.
Hey, both teams, just getting after one another, playing hard and scratching and clawing. That's
second free throw right down there. Good
by Derek Herbert.
Woodruff with the ball. Feeds it on Fallhaber. Goes up. Shot no good. Keeps it alive. And there's that man again with the rebound. Givens.
Somebody didn't call Wolf. Hey, one thing about these two teams, you can't say there's not a lack of effort going on out there, because they both are playing hard and competing hard against one another.
Let's see if they're going to call a foul on that. Coach McManus kind of looks in disbelief. And I tell you what, the first game I did with Spartanburg this year, I didn't recognize Coach McManus has lost 45 pounds. I almost did not recognize him. Going to the free throw line now is number 23.
Miles Autry.
23,
he got good form and technique on his free throws.
Second free throw is down good.
Got a little bit of English on that rim, have more of a chance to drop in if you shoot knuckleballs up there.
2-2-1 press again. Vikings handle it. Woodruff gets it across. Crawford with the ball, gets it inside to Stevenson. His little shot up and in good off the glass.
Power move by Stevenson. Good strong move inside by the 6'3" senior.
24-22. Fallhaber blocks it. Whoa! Right on the. I don't know about that.
Hey, that looked like a pretty good block, didn't it, Coach?
That looked good to me.
That SWAT attack, I tell you what, it looked like it's swatting flies on that one.
Yep. Free throw is in the air, as you can see. Down good.
Hey, good. Hey, he got
teams
good
are starting.
technique.
Maybe our free throw discussions helped a little bit. They're starting to concentrate.
Yeah, that's right.
Knock your free throws down.
You just got to focus. Take a deep breath, focus, relax, and drill it.
26-22. That's about 6 free throws in a row that Norcross has made.
That's one thing that helped contribute them to a 26-22 lead with 1:50 to go in the first half.
A lot of contact then. Woodruff set to trigger the inbounds out of the box set. Should have used the backboard then. Paul Haber, turn-in jumper. Drew back iron.
Norcross being patient on the offensive end.
4-point game, just over a minute remaining first half action.
Good pass inside to Givens. Good strong move inside by Givens. Count it. They wanted to play for the high percentage shot, and that's exactly what they got on that one, Coach.
And the fouls have a way of kind of getting there, though. Almost a double bonus now. Although they stop counting when they get to 10. I don't know what Norcross has got right now, but Vikings with their 19th foul.
A nice touch that time by Givens.
8-point lead now. 7-point lead. 29-22. And the Vikings have reached double digits in team fouls. Coach Hal McManus is going to call timeout because this thing's kind of slipping away a little bit here right before halftime. 1:03 remaining, first half. Your score, Norcross 29, Spartanburg 22. You are watching Holiday Basketball at the Upward Classic on iHigh and Cox Sports Broadcasting. And 1:03 remaining here in first half action at the Upward Classic. Game 3 today at Dorman High School. Norcross Blue Devils out of Norcross, Georgia lead the Spartanburg Vikings by the score of 29-22. And I think it was a good timeout that Coach McManus just called here because, like we were talking before our break, this game's starting to slip away a little bit. It was 20-20 all, just about a minute ago, though, but Spartanburg's starting to create some turnovers and a lot of fouls, and this thing is slipping away a little bit here.
Hey, you're right there, and Coach, I tell you what, I don't believe you want to put this Norcross team on that cheer shot too much because they seem to be feeling pretty good at that line. Well, that statement's true.
That's probably about 7 or 8 in a row they've made now.
And Coach, I think that's one thing that's contributed to their 8-point lead right now.
Spartanburg making free throws got them back to tight. Now Norcross is pulling away by making free throws.
Good point.
And there's 2 more made.
I try to stress coaching layups and free throws. They will win you games. They will cost you games.
9-point lead, under a minute to go now. Ball forced inside. Oden with the ball, looking for help. Nice power move, blocked. Foul.
I tell you what, Odom made a good job, coming and meeting that ball and taking that thing strong to the hole there. That's a good strong move by on his inside.
Free throw is up, off, no good. Second free throw coming up.
This says Spartanburg maybe try to put on a little pressure after this.
Both free throws missed. Norcross may play for one right here.
Spartanburg back in their man-to-man defense. I think that's a good move on Coach McMillan's part. He got a 9-point lead. Maybe wait to get down to about 7 seconds, then make an attempt to the basket. That's the primary thing, taking care of the ball first. Well, to draw the foul, that's the next best thing there, Coach. You're able to get on the free throw line.
And it's double bonus time now.
That's right. And you're knocking them down. On that free throw line, hey, you got to practice, coach, relax.
Free throw up, off, no good by number 2.
Stay in the zone, and you got to visualize, get positive results. Can't overemphasize enough the mental aspects of the game.
Second free throw down good. 10-point lead, 11.5 seconds to go. And we have reached halftime here in game number 3. Your halftime score is the Norcross High School Blue Devils 32, the Spartanburg High School Vikings 22. You're watching the Upward Classic 2011 live from Dorman High School on IHI and Cox Sports Broadcasting. We'll be back after hearing from several of our sponsors.
On behalf of Upward Sports and Dorman High School, we'd like to welcome you to the 2011 Upward Classic. The athletes participating in the Upward Classic come from different states, backgrounds, and experiences. However, they each play a significant role on their team. Through victory, defeat, they display for their school and community what hard work, discipline, practice, and teamwork can accomplish. We're honored that you've chosen to watch this exciting tournament. Upward Sports is thrilled to be sponsoring this tournament for the 4th year. Founded in Spartanburg, South Carolina, Upward Sports develops, equips, and resources the local church so that in turn they can connect with families and their communities through the universal language of sports. Since 1995, we've grown to partner with over 2,400 churches across the country to provide a fun sports experience for children kindergarten through 6th grade. As time goes by, we're humbled to realize that currently there are over 500,000 high school graduates who played Upward Sports as a child. By 2013, that number should grow to well over 1 million graduates. Upward Sports is beginning to experience the dynamics behind former Upward Sports participants now turning into Upward Sports coaches. These are individuals whose love of the game was affected by their Upward Sports childhood experience. Now they want to make a difference in the lives of the next generation of players. We want to celebrate this giving back phenomenon by continuing to host a first-class high school basketball tournament known as the Upward Classic. We hope that you'll enjoy this webcast of the 2011 Upward Classic, and should you want to learn more about Upward Sports, we invite you to visit our website at upward.org.
And welcome back to Dorman High School. It is halftime here in the Upward Classic Game 3. And your halftime score is the Norcross High School Blue Devils leading the Spartanburg Vikings by the score of 32-22. Coach Tony, I believe you've got the first half stats.
Okay, there, Coach. For the homestanding Spartanburg Vikings, J.B. Kennard had 3 points. Adrian Collick, 2. Arlen Woodruff, Aaron Crawford, Keon Lewis, 4 points apiece. Corey Dawkins, 1. Jaquel Odom, 2. Desmond Stevenson, 2. For Norcross, Harold Givens had 8. Jalen Davis, 1. Brandon Goodwin, 5. Kevin Barnes, 2. Derek Herbert, 7. Miles Archer, 6. Ricky Mousen, 1. Tyler Williams, 2. And, Coach, just some things which I think are determining factors in Norcross's 32-22 lead at the half. In regards to free throw shooting, the Spartanburg Vikings shot 50%. They were 8 of 16, while on the other hand, the Norcross Blue Devils were 12 of 15 for 75%. Also on the boards, Norcross pretty much controlled the boards. They had 19 bounds to the Vikings 13, while they had 7 offensive boards, which is very important for more scoring opportunities, while the Vikings only had 3. And another key factor throughout the early part and mid part of the first quarter, which helped the Norcross to get a lead, was in regards to turnovers. The Vikings had a total of 12 turnovers, while the Blue Devils of Norcross only had 5. So they're taking care of the ball, they're going to the glass, and they're doing a better job from the charity stripe. And I think that has accumulated for their 32-22 lead here at halftime.
All right, if you're Coach Hal McManus, what are you in there telling your team at halftime? Again, 20-20 right towards the end of the first half, and now it's 32-22. What a 12-2 run to end the half in the last minute or so by Norcross. A lot of those were free throws, but what does Spartanburg got to do to get back in the game?
I think one thing, once they get on that free throw line, do a better job from the charity stripe. And then, Coach, I think they need to certainly take care of the ball. And then an important factor is outside taking care of the ball, on the other end, I think they need to do a better job boxing out and preventing Norcross from getting some of those second and third shots.
Again, 6'7" Harold Givens has been an impact player in this game for Norcross.
He's been a player.
He's kind of been one to make things happen for Norcross and kind of been a dominant player there, though. Spartanburg has not really had an answer for them, though. But, again, right now, anybody's ball game. Spartanburg just hit a cold spurt there towards the end of the first half, and we talked about the fouls at one time. The fouls were really bad, but Spartanburg had a lot of fouls in the last couple of minutes, and like we said, free throws is what pulled this game away.
What happened?
The 10-point lead.
Spartanburg, even though they had the free throw opportunities, they only shot 50% from the line, while the time Norcross going that free throw line, 12 of 15, that's 75%. So you're talking about pretty good, like 4-point differential right there, but they're getting to the line more because Norcross is, because they're getting the offensive boards and they're getting opportunities for second and third shots. And if they don't make them, oftentimes they're getting fouled and they're making the free throws.
So we are just about ready to get this party started here in Game 3, our final game of the day. If you've got one game still left in you, Coach Tony.
Yeah, Coach, I do. Hey, if you do, you just tell me what to do.
I'm working on it. Our fourth game of the day today will be the host Dorman Cavaliers team taking on another team out of the state of Georgia, right there. McCurchin High School, I believe it is. So that will be game number 4 coming up here immediately following this game right here, though. But we still have another half of basketball to go. Spartanburg Vikings, let's see what adjustments they make at halftime to see if they can claw their way back into this game as they trail by 10 right now at the half. Teams have re-entered the court.
Coach playing a good basketball. I'd like to commend the folks here at Dorman High School. for doing an outstanding job, along with Upward led by Kaz McCaslin. This is a first-class operation. They treat you right, and hey, you watch some wonderful and great basketball.
But throw one at you, Coach Cody. Did you know that Norcross program is the winningest program in the state of Georgia since 2002 with titles in 06, 07, 08, 11, 35 alumnus playing college basketball, 6 professional, 3 in the NBA, and 3 overseas.
Coach, anything else need to be said about their program?
Just wanted to throw that little tidbit of knowledge in there for you.
I appreciate you sharing that.
That's my wow for today.
That statement you just made tells us why.
Back to action. Here we go. 3 ball out of the corner by Crawford. No good. And we're back underway now. Norcross with the ball and a 10-point lead starting third quarter action. Drive to the basket shot around the rim. No good. Fallhaber had the rebound. It's knocked away. Vikings got a 2-on-1 break going all the way, laying it up. And Crawford's going to be fouled on the play and will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
That was some good hustle by both teams, getting on that floor out that basketball and having an opportunity to get a basket. By Crawford, he'll go to the charity stripe. So let's see, Coach, if they improve their free throw shooting this second half and also keep Norcross off the boards and eliminate turnovers.
So Crawford at the free throw line. And Coach Tony, you mentioned at halftime there the Vikings only shot 50% from the free throw line. Not off to a good start here, missing the first one to start the second half. So. And misses both of them, but Oden with the offensive rebound, put back in. Whoa!
I tell you what, Gibbons made him meet that one.
And on the other end, put back.
Coach, that's what I mentioned just a minute ago about boxing out and preventing them go to the free throw line. 2 important factors.
So a foul on the Vikings, and here goes Norcross back to the free throw line.
25, Ricky Madison on the line, 6'4" freshman.
Free throw up, off, no good. Second free throw coming up. Second free throw is good. 11-point lead. Two-2-1 by Norcross. Fallhaber layup, challenges the big man inside, lays it up good.
Nice move by Fallhaber. Good strong move to the basket.
Fallhaber rips that rebound down.
Hey, that's a good strong bound by Michael.
Lewis, layup up and in good. Vikings with back-to-back baskets.
Gave up that baseline.
7-point lead. There's a 3 shot, no good, short. Oden with the rebound, gives it to Woodruff. Woodruff looking to push. Gets it over to Lewis with the wide open 3, long, no good. Oden had it go through his hands.
He was in good position to finish that one up.
And I tell you what, that time Giddens wanted him to throw the alley-oop. He was open on that, but his teammate didn't pull the trigger. Drive, leaner, up, off, no good. Getting the offensive rebound, and that's, Coach Tony, that's where Spartanburg's getting kills on the offensive glass right now.
Norcross getting too many second, third chances.
Vikings man-to-man defense. Norcross resetting the offense. Long pass up the court. Oh. And I can feel Coach McManus's pain on that, though. You got a man open on a breakaway. Instead of just catching the ball and laying it up, he's going to let it hit and do it, and then he fumbles it out of bounds. That's a giveaway, too, right there. Should have been easy, too, and you did not make the easy play. Nice block, then.
I think Fallhaber was in on that block.
Fallhaber blocked that one.
I believe that's 2 blocks on him. I tell you what, he's doing a good job.
Fallhaber is having a good second half, and don't think he normally starts, but he started the second half.
This is his type of game. You know, it's a rough, hard-nosed type of game where his strength really comes in hand on something like this.
He's 6'4" junior, and that time Lewis just threw it away. Did not even look where he was throwing it.
Nice move by Derek Herbert.
Timeout called by Norcross. 5:05 remaining here. Third quarter action. Your score is Norcross, Georgia, 35. Spartanburg, South Carolina Vikings, 26. You're watching Holiday Basketball on IHI and Cox Sports Broadcasting. To Dorman High School. It will be possession going to the Spartanburg Vikings, trailing by 9 points right now. And they're on backcourt facing full court pressure, 2-2-1. Full court pressure by Norcross. Spartanburg attacking. Ball goes inside. Odin shot up off, no good. And that time you saw Giddens change his shot then. Instead of taking it straight up.
Straight up. The pump fake.
Odin gets it in bounds, and jump ball is going to be called. Possession will go back to Spartanburg.
That was a nice defensive move that time by Derek Herbert. Reaching down low, even though that's the thing about a tall man. If that ball goes down low, somebody smaller can get it.
And they get a 5 call.
Now let's see, we had a timeout.
Coach McManus called timeout before the 5.
That was close.
That was
close to being a 5 there, Coach.
I was watching official, so we'll take this timeout. 4:55 remaining third period action. You are watching high school holiday basketball on IHI and Cox Sports Broadcasting. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to Dorman High School. We're in the third game of day one action of the Upward Classic. Spartanburg taking on Norcross. There's a drive by Odin to the basket, lays it up and in good.
That was a good, strong move that time.
Norcross High School out of Norcross, Georgia, with the basketball, taking on the Spartanburg Vikings, leading by 7. And there's going to be a foul on Odin as he bodied up. Substitutions coming in the game now for Norcross. Brandon Goodwin checks in the game. He'll be inbound the ball. Giddens slithers to the lane. Puts up a shot, no good. Follows his shot, no good. Fallhaber battling for the loose ball.
Tell you what, Gibbons had two very good looks. They just didn't drop there, Coach, but he was battling on the boards. You got to give the kid credit.
Oh, that one on Fallhaber right there.
Norcross just getting too many second, third shot opportunities there, Coach.
Long skip pass over. Drive to the basket.
Good strong move that time by Derek Herbert. 2 points for the Blue Devils.
Back to a 9-point lead. Long pass up the sideline to Crawford. Crawford passed it to nobody then. Turnover. Layup on the other end is up and in good. Back to 11-point lead.
Miles Autry, good defensive play. Norcross's defense has turned into offensive production on turnovers and steals.
Circus shot then does not go down. Woodruff.
They're beating Spartanburg back on defense. Coach McManus made their timeout.
what's happening is Norcross is not going back on defense. They're basket hanging. And it paid off for them. They got a couple of baskets, so Coach McManus quickly up off the bench. Lead has soared to 13, so we're going to take this timeout with them. Norcross leads Spartanburg 41-28, 3:40 remaining. Third quarter action. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to Holiday High School basketball, coming to you live from the arena at Dorman High School in Roebuck, South Carolina. The Upward 2011 Classic. Day one. We are in Game 3. We've got one more game to go after this game tonight, but the Spartanburg Vikings are taking on Norcross, Georgia right now. Norcross leads 41-28, 3:39 remaining, third quarter action. And the Vikings have just been fouled in the backcourt. It'll be Spartanburg ball side out in the backcourt. Checking in for the Vikings is B.J. Connard, who gave the Vikings a lift, now running the offense in the first half. He's being pressured right now, tries to get through the traffic and turns the ball over. 3-on-1 numbers. Oh, going for the dunk, and it was partially blocked, but a foul's called in. Gibbons was trying to put an exclamation on this game.
I tell you what, that would have made the house would have erupted if he made that with it, Coach.
He would have.
I tell you what, that defensive pressure by Norcross is creating turnovers for them, and they're responding well about getting down the court, shooting their layups.
14-point lead. 15-point lead. Both free throws good. Fallhaber, jumper from the elbow up and in, good. Michael Fallhaber connects on the elbow jumper for the Vikings. Whistle, and there's another foul on Vikings on the penetration. And Coach Tony, that's 5 on Spartanburg, 2 on Norcross. The tide has turned in the second half.
Hey, it has. You know, one reason why Norcross is going to the line as much as they are is they're attacking the basket.
They're attacking. You're absolutely right.
You're going to get on that free throw line. Good things are going to happen.
Free throw up and in, good.
Derek Herbert on the line for the Blue Devils.
Second free throw short. Oden with the rebound. And a foul is going to be called then on Sanders. See if Spartanburg has a run in them here. Williams.
Norcross still pressuring the Vikings.
Shot by Williams, up, off, no good.
Good strong bound by Autry.
And they're going to call a holding foul on Lewis. And Coach Tony, we are seeing whistles a plenty.
Hey, we are.
In this game,
like,
number 3.
Like you mentioned, Norcross is really taking that ball strong to the basket. They're not relying as much on the outside shot, therefore they're creating more fouls. And Coach, they'll be in the 1-1 before you know it.
Vikings in the zone right now. We'll see if that could be because of the penetration or just because it was an out-of-bounds situation.
It's still in the, it looks like a 2-3 there, Coach.
And there's a 3-ball from the top of the circle. 17-point lead now.
By Tyler Williams.
This one's starting to get away from the Vikings. Lewis scoop shot up and in good.
I tell you what, if you got that outside shot going with slashing to the basket, hey, you got your good offense.
Got you a 1-2 punch. There's a baseline, free throw line jumper, Yep, Lewis with the rebound. Gets it to countered, back to Lewis. Lewis brings it back, stops, and there's a holding foul.
Yeah, most time there, Coach, if you reach in, they're going to call that every time. I tell you, Norcross, they played pretty exceptional the entire game, Coach. They really haven't created many turnovers and haven't had too much fouling.
That Fallhaber is going to be called on the pushing foul, trying to jockey for position inside. $17 fouls now.
Oh, we have it 1-1.
Yes. And I think that's the 4th personal foul on Fallhaber, who has had a pretty good game in here today. So,
yeah, he's had some energy for the Vikings there, Coach. Saw a lot of good things out of him on that board. Scrapping and clawing. Give him some inside game.
Free throw up off, no good. Tip is up and in good then by. I was going to say Giddens, but he's not in right now.
I don't know if it's by Barnes or not there, Coach, but hey, that's good hustle.
17-point lead now.
Good hustle off a missed free throw and still get a basket out of it.
This is crunch time for the Vikings now. And there's another
good
putback.
Up right there by Brandon Goodwin.
19-point lead.
Out, Coach. No box out. Didn't have that box out. Coach, those are simple things that add up.
Ball thrown in the backcourt. No backcourt when it's an inbounds pass. Less than a minute to go here. Third quarter action, driving all the way, dishing it off. Uncontested shot is up and in good.
Power move by number 21, Kevin Barnes.
21-point lead now. Closing seconds here of the. And again, one of those deals that looks like what can go wrong will go wrong for the Vikings as Williams tried to one-hand pass up the sidelines and fumbles it out of bounds for a turnover.
Coach, I think Norcross pressure is taking its toll.
I don't think the Vikings have a spark here in the half.
I tell you what, they Blue Devils playing extremely well right now.
55-32. Norcross leads 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Got to get the shot off. And shot up off, no good. And that's going to do it for 3 quarters now. 3 are in the books from the arena at Dorman High School, and your score is a Norcross 55, the Spartanburg Vikings 32. You're watching Upward Classic Holiday Basketball on IHI and Cox Sports Broadcasting. We'll be back in just a minute.
On behalf of Upward Sports and Dorman High School, we'd like to welcome you to the 2011 Upward Classic. The athletes participating in the Upward Classic come from different states, backgrounds, and experiences. However, they each play a significant role on their team. Through victory, defeat, they display for their school and community what hard work, discipline, practice, and teamwork can accomplish. We're honored that you've chosen to watch this exciting tournament. Upward Sports is thrilled to be sponsoring this tournament for the 4th year. Founded in Spartanburg, South Carolina, Upward Sports develops, equips, and resources the local church so that in turn they can connect with families and their communities through the universal language of sports. Since 1995, we've grown to partner with over 2,400 churches across the country to provide a fun sports experience for children kindergarten through 6th grade. As time goes by, we're humbled to realize that currently there are over 500,000 high school graduates who played Upward Sports as a child. By 2013, that number should grow to well over 1 million graduates. Upward Sports is beginning to experience the dynamics behind former Upward Sports participants now turning into Upward Sports coaches. These are individuals whose love of the game was affected by their Upward Sports childhood experience. Now they want to make a difference in the lives of the next generation of players. We want to celebrate this giving back phenomenon by continuing to host a first-class high school basketball tournament known as the Upward Classic. We hope that you'll enjoy this webcast of the 2011 Upward Classic, and should you want to learn more about Upward Sports, we invite you to visit our website at upward.org.
And 4th quarter underway here. Spartanburg trying to make a run has cut the lead down to 55-36 with the ball shot up off no good. Who touched it last? Vikings did. So Spartanburg with a flurry here to start the 4th quarter, but they still got a long hill to climb.
Got a 19-point deficit. Going to take care of that ball and get some quick steals and baskets.
But we've been around this game long enough. Stranger things have happened.
Hey, you're absolutely right. Most time it will happen. Sometimes some complacency can set in for a team that's got a big lead. Next thing you know, that other team gets momentum.
Norcross with the ball. Ball goes inside. That's going to be a travel. It should have been a travel. He took a bunny hop, but they're going to call a foul.
That's what you call a drop step and one. Going to the line is Ricky Madison. 6'4" freshman.
Wow. First free throw, short. Paul Haber checks back in the game now. Second free throw is down good. Woodruff back in, Lewis back in. Williams and Counter check out.
The 3/4 pressure put on by the Blue Devils.
Crawford with the ball, crosses over. Woodruff passes wing, Lewis jumper. Count it,
Nice
3-ball,
shot.
good.
Nice shot by Lewis.
Down to 17.
Need a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. Be right back in it. Oh, nice move.
And that was not a stop.
Givens. Smooth move right there.
Paul Haber had to let him go with 4 fouls, could not have risked fouling out of the game. Shot up off no good. Long rebound comes out. Here goes Norcross. Whoa! Lewis kind of cut his feet out from under him on the, kind of block him out of trying to get position on the alley-oop, and they're going to call a foul.
Well, sometimes things like that happen there, Coach, when the player goes up high.
Good sportsmanship. Lewis went over and helped him up, let him know it was nothing intentional. Wasn't trying to hurt him or anything. Free throw up, off, no good. 58-39. 5:59 remaining in your game. The Blue Devils from Norcross High School in Norcross, Georgia lead the Spartanburg Vikings from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Ball goes inside Paul Haber. Nice left hand off the glass. I like that.
He used one of them arms kind of protect himself. Hey, that's a good move.
Vikings trying to pick up the pressure now.
Hey, Norcross, I'm not going to say they're going to melt the clock, but they still want a high percentage shot. They don't want any force-ups.
Coach Jess McMillan up off the bench calls timeout, maybe to tell them what you just told our viewers right there. And we'll take this break with them. 5:30 remaining in your ball game, 58-49. The North Blue Devils lead the Spartanburg Vikings. To Dorman High School, the Upward Classic 2011. I'm Coach Dick Cox, joined by Coach Barry Toney. We are in fourth quarter action here of Game 3 today between Norcross High School and the Spartanburg Vikings. And Norcross leads 58-41 and has the basketball. Spartanburg trail by as many, I think it's 25, and have got it down to 17 now.
Norcross playing a little keep away right now, Coach.
And they're running. There's a fadeaway jumper up and in good.
That's a high percentage shot for Gibbons. About 15-foot J.
Gibbons is ranked the number 5 junior in the state of Georgia, and I can see why.
Hey, I can too, Coach. Very good ball player, team player.
Shot up off, no good. And nice block, put back up and in good then.
Good flurry by the Vikings that time by Dawkins. All they want to do right now is take care of the ball. Take some time off the clock, get the high percentage shot.
And there's a high percentage shot, a jumper.
Hey, forgive me, that's a good one. He got him a spot out there about free throw line there. Nothing but string music.
Gibbons with a big game. Don't have his official scoring right now. Crawford with the ball, gets it inside. Dawkins got away with the walk, but the reverse layup is up and in good.
Nice move by Dawkins. Vikings coming with full court pressure.
62-45.
All the Blue Devils want to do right now is work that clock, get the high percentage shot like a layup.
And that's a nice layup. No help coming over on the play.
Derek Herbert.
Whoa! With the play of the day! Right there. Wow. Adrian Crawford. You bring the biscuit, I'll bring a bunch of jam on that one right there. He brought a gallon of jam.
Hey, I believe it was over Gibbons too there.
Yes, it was. Whoa.
He said, I'll show you some South Carolina basketball.
I'll show you some South Carolina homemade jam right there.
Hey.
Took it over the big 6'7" guy and flushed it in his face. Wow. He said, the heck with the free throw. I've already done it.
Hey, you don't think Gibbons might want to return the favor down here, do you?
He's saying, you're served, big boy. I think Gibbons wanted the alley-oop so bad then. He was wanting it back. He was wanting to settle the score.
Hey, he ended up getting the tip in. You watch it. He said, come on back in here with me.
Fallhaber with a layup.
Ain't nothing like a good old dunk of plenty action there. Kind of get the crowd involved.
That was the play of the day so far.
That was a big-time move.
Yes, it was. And it's going to be out of bounds. Dribble out of bounds.
Oh, Gibbons probably said, you give me that ball, I'll show you a dunk. That's good comparative nature.
And he's we're talking right now. A little something.
Oh, Gibbons dropped his guard.
Oh, he said,
hey,
don't bring that stuff in here.
He did he put a spalling sandwich on that one.
He said, there will be no more. That last one was blocked. He said, enjoy the... Timeout call now, 68-49 by Coach McMillan from Norcross. We'll be back with the closing final 2 minutes and 42 seconds in just a minute. Two minutes, 42 seconds is all that remains here in Game 3 of the Upward Classic. I'm the Coach Dick Cox, joined by Coach Barry Toney here. And seeing a little action pick up here, even though your score is 68-49.
Hey.
I think that Crawford's dunk over the big man kind of perked everybody up again.
And one thing you got to give to the Vikings, they're still battling and competing, and that speaks well for Coach McManus and his Viking program.
I was going to say,
they're not giving that.
You know Coach McManus ain't going to let his players stop playing.
They're going to keep playing hard no matter what the score is.
Crawford, jumper no good.
I'll tell you what, Crawford's up there skying on that one, Coach.
Yes, he was.
I tell you what, that kid showed a lot of heart. He's not giving that. I believe Coach McMillan wanting to give him that good shot right there. With about 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the contest.
Fallhaber, pull-up shot around the rim, no good. Put-back shot, blocked by Giddens.
I tell you what, Odin, he had good inside position right there.
I want to see Giddens. I'd be curious to see his numbers here at the end of the game. As far as points, rebounds, blocked shots. He's had a good afternoon, good all-around game today. Again, the number 5 ranked junior player in the state of Georgia. Fallhaber with it, pump fakes, shoots, count it.
I tell you what, that young man out there, he's still battling and competing.
Tell you what, he had a sister that played at Spartanburg High School last year that went on to play college basketball, Chelsea Fallhaber. That was a very good player, and he's a junior, 6'4" junior. Been very impressed with the games I've done this year with Spartanburg. I think he's going to be a solid player for them, just a junior.
Right, I think he speaks well of them because it looked like Coach Manis, he got quite a few seniors, a kind of senior-laden team. But I tell you what, hey, Michael's getting out there and showing what he can do, and he might be earning him quite a bit of playing time for his performance today.
Free throw down good. He may be earning him some playing time for the rest of the year as far as maybe winning a starting position.
He's really playing hard, playing well today. And he gives the Vikings a semblance of an inside game.
16-point lead now. A minute 42.
Work that ball back out. Maybe, I don't know if they're going to put it in the freezer or not, but they still going to try to take some time off that clock.
You know Giddens wants that ball with a chance to penetrate. Yeah. He's going to be crashing the glass every play trying to get a putback dunk.
He's going to get him a dunk of plenty.
Shot. Crawford.
I tell you what, Crawford for 5'11", he can sky there, Coach. We saw that on that dunk.
Yes, he can.
Oh, what a move. That's a big-time move right there.
Kind of rock the baby type thing. Got it down to a 13-point game right now, but only 58 seconds. So the Vikings have have cut about 10 off the lead here.
They
fought to the end.
Still playing hard. And I think Coach McMillan, he wants to talk to his kids and say, hey, this thing's not over yet. We need to take care of that ball and work that clock out.
Either that or he don't want to waste any of his timeouts and wants to call all of them today.
Because you want to finish on a good note.
You are watching Holiday High School basketball on iHigh and Cox Sports Broadcasting. We'll be back for the finish of the game in just a minute. Dorman High School. Game 3 of the Upward Classic 2011 is almost in the books. We have 58.8 seconds to go as Norcross High School Blue Devils lead the Spartanburg Vikings 68-55. It will be, let's see, who's basketball? Spartanburg basketball underneath the basket right now.
Yeah, I think Coach McMillan, he wants his team to finish up on a positive note. Crawford work that clock out, make them come foul you and get on the charity stripe. And
ooh, that's backcourt, wasn't it?
Hey, that's close there, Coach. Very close.
I think he heard me. He's coming backcourt now.
Coach, wonder which one was the first one or the second one.
You got one of them there.
Hey, that's right. Got one of them.
Less than a minute to go. Nice scoop shot. Nice move.
Nice move that time.
11-point game, 33 seconds. Coach Hal McManus is going to call timeout.
By Desmond Stevenson.
Full or 30. Let's see what we got right here. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take this timeout with them. You are watching Upward Classic basketball on iHigh and Cox Sports Broadcasting. Welcome back to Dorman High School. Well, we are playing holiday basketball, Coach Tony. We've had basketball aplenty today.
Hey, you're absolutely right, Coach, and I've enjoyed every minute.
I could use me an aplenty right now. How about you?
You're right about that.
Again, 33.7 seconds remaining.
Excellent coaches, players. Officiating's been very good. Hey, the fans have been very supportive. Hey, a great event out here at Dorman High School. These people out here do a super job, first-class operation.
Coach Hal McManus using this opportunity right now. It looks like everybody's running a fly pattern. Now they're coming back as a teaching tool, down by 11.
Yeah, hey, you keep playing. Hey, you don't never give up.
No, you got to keep playing, and again, you can always teach in these situations. You can practice.
Hey, absolutely.
You can practice in the game situations. Is another good thing you can do during this time. So. Let's see, 10 team fouls. Did somebody just foul out?
Coach, the way you learn by, I know you have to get your practice in, but you learn by playing to other people. That's how you get better.
Free throw, up and in, good.
Derek Herbert, the 6'1" senior. Coach, you already said he's actually recruited by Nichols State, Wofford, North Florida, Jacksonville, Kennesaw State. UT Chattanooga.
I believe,
Coach, we have seen some great basketball players today, but I tell you what, you got some more great teams, and coaches coming in tomorrow, too.
That's true. Some teams that have not played yet.
That's right.
We've got.
It's going to have a lot of Division 1A players also.
Second free throw, up, off, no good. There's a shot. 3 ball. It's an only 2-point basket. Goes it to 10. You keep playing the game.
And I tell you, I guarantee you one thing too, Coach McMillan, he's learned from this too, that it ain't over till it's over.
That's true.
Because the Vikings, to be credited for never giving up, even though they've been down, hey, they still fighting back in it.
You're right.
I like what Coach McMillan is doing too. Even though he's got him a 10-point lead now, he's still coaching them up.
First free throw, up, off, no good.
Hey, you coach them up till the horn goes off.
(70-59). Let's see if they don't foul them here. Just run the clock out. Don't call the foul. And that's going to do it. Your final score, game number 3, is the Norcross High School Blue Devils 70, the Spartanburg Vikings 59. Coming up next will be the host, the Dorman Cavaliers, as they will be taking on. Let's see, who does Dorman have? McEachern out of Georgia High School. And we'll have all that action in just a minute, though. Again, your final score is 70-59. The Norcross Blue Devils are victorious. We'll be back for all the action of Game 4 in just a minute.